Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing good. In this video, let's see how to make a simple chocolate cake with a glaze icing on it. There are two basic methods of making a chocolate cake, either by using cocoa powder or with chocolate as in this video. I personally like to make my chocolate cake with real chocolate, so here we go. Here are the ingredients: flour, sugar. Normally the flour to sugar ratio is 1:2. So if you have 1 cup of flour, double the quantity of sugar using the same cup as measurement. So I have 100 grams of flour and 200 grams of sugar here. Butter, from this I'll be using half the quantity, that is around 125 grams of butter for making the cake, and from the rest I'll be using some for making glaze icing, and a little quantity of butter I'll be using for greasing the cake mold. Chocolates, make sure you buy dark chocolates used for making desserts, which has around 50 to 60% of cacao. Sometimes the cacao percentage is marked on the front of the packet, sometimes it's marked only at the back side. So this is around 200 grams. I'll be using this for making the cake. From this I'll be using around 100 grams for making the glaze icing. 3 large eggs, baking powder, a pinch of salt. I prefer to add a little amount of yogurt to my cake recipes, around 2 to 3 tablespoons. This helps in retaining the moisture, so after baking the finished product will be more moist. I have added the eggs in a bowl. Now I'm going to whisk it nicely. Now I'm adding the sugar gradually and keep mixing. Now add the flour to the bowl and continue mixing. Now I'm adding the baking powder, pinch of salt and yogurt, and mix well. I have added 125 grams of butter to a microwave safe bowl. Now I'm going to add the chocolates into it and melt it. If you don't have a microwave, use the double boiling method for melting the chocolate and butter. I have mixed well the melted butter and chocolate, and I'm going to transfer this mixture to this big bowl. Now mix everything well. The cake batter is ready to go into the mold. Before that, let's prepare the mold. Let's grease it with butter at the bottom and the sides. We have to dust the mold with the flour. As this is a chocolate cake and I have cocoa powder, I prefer to dust it with the cocoa powder. Let's add the cake batter to the prepared mold. Give a slight tap to level the batter evenly and make sure there are no air bubbles. I have preheated my oven for 5 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius in fan mode. Now our cake goes in for baking for around 40 to 50 minutes. Here is a quick tip. If you want to convert this cake into a birthday cake or a theme-based cake, there are a lot of cake properties and edible theme discs available online. Or you can also buy ready-made sugar-coated sheets and spread it on your baked cake. Using all this, you can decorate your cake and have fun. Here are the few properties which I have used a couple of times for decorating my cakes. Here is the miraculous theme edible wafer disc which can be kept on the baked cake. Insert a toothpick or a skewer. If it comes out clean, you can confirm the cake is fully baked. I'm removing my cake from the mold. If the upper crust becomes little dry, no problem. We can trim it off with the help of a knife and apply our icing. So now we are going to prepare the glaze. Glaze is nothing. A liquid prepared to form a smooth, shiny coating on food. Here we are going to prepare a chocolate glaze. So I'm going to melt approximately 20 grams of butter along with 100 grams of chocolate. Once the glaze is melted, add it immediately. Spread it evenly. Also on the sides. Here I am decorating the cake with some sugar pearls and confettis. So our chocolate cake is ready to enjoy.
Mmm, yummy!